Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini, November 27, 2024. There can be some fuzzy thinking or misunderstandings today, with Mercury turning retrograde. Mercury will continue in retrograde motion until December 15th, and some of the seeds you recently planted in terms of long-term goals will likely need review or revision. Friendships can be trickier to handle. On the other hand, old acquaintances may appear during this cycle, or you could be thinking about contacting an old friend, and it can be an interesting time to do so. There can be some need to smooth things over, go back to the drawing board, and reassess matters. It would be wise to be especially clear when communicating with friends and associates during this cycle. Better yet, you might take this time to rethink concerns and grievances before talking about them prematurely. Keep in mind that thinking can be especially confusing today. There could be false leads or poor instructions to deal with as the shift occurs. However, as long as you keep a spirit of fun with you, this can be a rewarding day. Refinement and editing work can be useful in the weeks ahead, and it can fill the time productively if you're waiting for our results. Hear the call of thunder. Mighty Mars, the god of sex and passion, has taken a turn within the heavens and has been highlighting your most important relationships for many weeks. From now until January 6, 2025, the red planet will energize your solar of partnerships, helping you to make long-term plans, take the leap, or work as a team with your significant other at your side. Singles can use this fuel to put themselves out there and attract someone with long-term potential. Don't be cautious or shy. If you want love, you have to show the universe that you're ready. Abrupt changes in the home might encourage you to focus on your financial standing. It is time to get organized when the moon in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You may have dealt with financial inconsistencies in your personal life, which could have severely affected your lifestyle and family dynamics. The earthy energy will help you find stability today. Financial security and stability will come from being proactive with your plans. Go through your statements, budget, and expenses with a fine-tooth comb to prepare accordingly for the future. Your ability to manage your busy life has a lot to do with what you eat and drink, whether you exercise regularly, and how you take care of your bodily needs. Take a clear look at your eating habits and your exercise regimen. Can you prepare your own meals more often, starting from scratch, instead of just getting takeout or heating a prepared meal? Can you add some more vegetables instead of adding a second helping of meat? It is the little things that can stand in your way to a healthier lifestyle. Being aware is the first step. Be sure to recognize that not everything has to be about making the world a better place for all of humankind. Even you need to have the nurturing of a family where you can just relax and be yourself. You can expect to be more aware of this today, as there's a vibration in the air. Rather than just thinking about how much you love and appreciate these people, make a move to spend some quality time with them today. Even if you have to work, do something together this evening. Across the communication, friendship, and relationship fronts, there is a special bond forming that is going to put a lot of focus on the past. Both planets in your communication sector are already in retrograde motion, while Mercury, the plane of communication, will turn retrograde in your friendship sector tomorrow and Mars in your relationship sector in 12 days. At the center of things are the communication gods, while the Sun, in his early days in your friendship sector, and the North Node in your communication sector will continue to keep an eye on where you are going. Meanwhile, the moon is giving you a better read on both sides of the financial fence. 2 days after the moon left your relationship sector, you will still be making sense of the message behind any strong emotional responses. While the moon's clash with Pluto in his first full day back in Aquarius might have pushed some buttons, it has long since moved on, while this first visit since Mars returned to your relationship sector has left you with a better sense of what you are fighting for when it comes to what you want from your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. Are you ready for a cosmic shift? Today marks the start of the final Mercury retrograde of the year, as Mercury stations retrograde in the bold and adventurous sign of Sagittarius. For the next 2.5 weeks, you might encounter some of the classic challenges associated with this celestial event: miscommunications, travel hiccups, and yes, a fair share of technical glitches. And with the holiday season in full swing, it might feel like the universe has turned the chaos dial up a notch. But here's the good news: this doesn't have to be a time of frustration. With a little preparation, a dash of humor, and the right mindset, you can not only survive this retrograde but thrive during it. Think of this period as a road trip where the GPS unexpectedly reroutes you, or your perfectly curated playlist skips your favorite song. Frustrating? Sure. But these moments of inconvenience can lead to surprising discoveries: a scenic detour you'd have otherwise missed, a new song that becomes your next favorite, or even a story you'll laugh about later. Miscommunications might pop up, especially with loved ones or colleagues, but these moments also offer opportunities to deepen your connections. For instance, an unclear text or email might spark a conversation that clarifies not just the issue at hand but also the dynamics of your relationship. Similarly, travel delays, while inconvenient, could lead to unexpected adventures or meaningful encounters. With the hustle and bustle of the holidays, Mercury retrograde might feel like an extra challenge, but it's also a chance to slow down and reflect. Not everything has to go according to plan. If your carefully crafted itinerary gets derailed, try to see it as an opportunity to embrace spontaneity. Flexibility is your superpower right now. Take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you slowed down long enough to share a heartfelt dream or fear with someone you trust? These honest, vulnerable moments can create deep, lasting bonds, and this retrograde is the perfect time for them. Sagittarius is all about vibrant, adventurous energy, and you might feel inspired to take on the world, whether it's starting a new fitness routine, diving into a big project, or planning a spontaneous getaway. And that's amazing. But even the most enthusiastic adventurer needs rest. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Early morning exercise can be a great way to channel restless energy, but it doesn't have to be intense. Maybe start with a gentle yoga session, a brisk walk through your neighborhood, or even a few minutes dancing to your favorite song. These small acts of movement can boost your mood and set the tone for a positive day. On the professional front, your ideas and efforts are being noticed. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius encourages you to speak your truth and share your ideas with confidence. Whether it's presenting a proposal, contributing to a team project, or simply brainstorming your next steps, your thoughtful approach will help you shine. Just remember, enthusiasm is fantastic, but avoid letting it tip into arrogance. A collaborative, composed attitude will win support and open doors. When it comes to finances, this retrograde is a time for careful consideration. Maybe you're eyeing a holiday sale or thinking about a small investment. Take a moment to research and seek advice from trusted sources before making a move. Thoughtful planning now can set you up for long-term success. Amid the whirlwind of retrograde and holiday season energy, it's essential to carve out moments of peace and joy for yourself. Whether it's an evening spent laughing with loved ones, playing a favorite board game, or indulging in a creative hobby like painting or baking, these moments recharge your spirit and remind you of what truly matters. Picture this: a cozy evening at home, the room filled with laughter, a warm drink in your hands, and your favorite people by your side. These are the grounding moments that can make even the most chaotic times feel meaningful. If you're craving solitude, use this time to reflect on your goals and dreams. Journaling can be especially powerful during Mercury retrograde, helping you uncover fresh insights and set intentions for the year ahead. Grab a pen and let your thoughts flow. You might be surprised at what you discover.